Alternative. Welcome back to Lakers Live. I'm Chet Novak, your host, and we've had Coach Nick Nelson, softball coach, on here, and now we're going to switch over for you. We have the assistant coach for the new assistant coach for the Lady Lakers, Kathleen Jacoby. You hail from what town?
I'm from Beecher, Illinois.
From Beecher. Okay, that's not the Beecher City right here.
No, it's Beecher, it's 45 minutes south of Chicago.
Right at the end of Route 394, right?
Yes, exactly.
I know the spot. Okay, how is it that you became, well, I know that Stacy Burke left from coaching here, went on to West Point, a great opportunity for her, and is this how you got in and got your chance?
It's really funny. All of a sudden, I was just at home, and I get a random phone call from Coach Nelson. Hey, Jack, what's up? I'm like, nothing much. He's like, how would you be interested in being my assistant coach at Lakeland? And that's basically how it went down.
Okay, I have a feeling that wasn't too random because Coach Nelson's pretty thorough. So
yeah,
you must have been high on his list there.
I guess so. I've dealt with Coach Nelson before because I played softball with his daughter at Eastern, so I've known him for a while now.
And now I know you've played at Eastern. Take me through your. I imagine you played softball before that too.
Yeah.
Take us through your softball career.
I played high school ball at Marian Catholic High School in Chicago Heights, and
okay.
And then I then I went to Eastern.
Okay.
So what else? What else do you want to know?
I would like to know what positions you played then.
In high school, I played pitcher and shortstop, and then when I got into college, it wasn't my freshman year. I played a little second base, but I mainly became a pitcher later on. So.
And did you like that better?
Just becoming a pitcher?
Yeah.
Not really. I've always been that kind of player that wants to play every game, but I knew that was my job, so I try to do my job the best of my ability.
The team had a need, and you kind of stepped up to that. If you had your druthers, what position would you have played throughout most of your career?
Anywhere, basically. I just wanted to play.
Just like to play.
Just like to play. It's sitting on the bench is not fun for most athletes. I just wanted to be in the game.
And do you like playing in the field or hitting more?
I like playing in the field.
Okay.
I'm an average hitter, like most pitchers are, but yeah, I always loved playing in the field. I always loved ground balls, fly balls, everything.
And what was more fun for you? Man, let me change that. What was more challenging for you, playing in high school or playing over at Eastern?
Probably at Eastern. It's a different atmosphere, adjusting to college ball than it is to, high school ball is a little bit easier than college. Because when you're pitching 1 through 9, everyone's a good hitter. So you can't let up. So basically, you really have to concentrate on every batter, every pitch.
And have you ever coached before?
I coached a little summer team, but like 10 and under, but nothing to this extent.
And did it take you long to decide that once Coach called you that you want to do that?
No, right away I wanted to coach. I wanted the experience. I wanted to be around the sport that I've loved my whole life.
Have you ever thought about that before, coaching?
Yes. I actually applied for a couple jobs earlier in the fall and didn't get any, callbacks, but I got lucky with Coach Nelson calling me just one random day, and I've been excited and ready to go ever since.
And you've been involved with the team so far a little bit, right, already?
Yes.
So how's the changeover to go from, well, I know you've coached a little bit before, but now this is on a higher level. So what's the challenges here now that you started?
I think the challenge for me lately, because I just had graduated from Eastern, is the whole being a player coach, like now becoming a coach and seeing it from the coach's perspective than it is from seeing the player's perspective. I think that's one of the hardest things I'm starting to get used to is being the coach.
Okay, is that something that you ever thought you'd do?
I never thought that it'd be you have it in your mind, but you never knew what would come with it. So I never knew that it might be college or high school. I just knew that maybe someday I wanted to coach.
So who's right? The player when they say, well, I should do this, coach, or that, or is the coach right?
The coach is always right.
Okay. Well, I've seen you've crossed over to coaching now.
Yes.
Okay. And now what will be some of your main duties here on the Lady Lakers?
Basically, I'm going to learn every aspect of the game. I'm going to become a full-time coach. I'm going to basically be versatile, which is what Coach Nelson wants me to do. So if I want to get another job, I have experience on all aspects of the game. I'm going to be working with the pitchers, but I'm going to work with Jenny Thornburg's philosophy, so I'm going to get that. But I'm also going to work with the infielders, the outfielders, with hitting and everything. So I'm going to work in all aspects of the game.
Okay, and that philosophy that you just spoke of, is that something you're already well versed in? What
Yes.
is that? Can you tell us a little about that?
But Denny has a set thing for his pitchers, and I'm going to follow that.
Okay. And did I miss the point? You said you were going to coach first base?
Yes.
And you've coached bases before, perhaps? Or?
No, not at this level. I haven't. But I've gotten a couple good tips from the assistant coach at the University of Arkansas when I made my visit. She gave me a couple of good pointers, and I'm also going to learn from Coach Nelson what I need to do at first base.
You seem very at ease with this new position. Does anything make you nervous about this?
Not really. I'm just excited more than anything. I'm ready to learn. I feel like I'm a sponge right now, so I'm ready to absorb anything. Mm-hmm. I'm going to learn from Coach Nelson. I'm going to learn from Diane. I'm going to learn from everybody. So. And
what is it you look forward to most for this season? Just going south right away, or just experiencing the entire season? Or
yeah, basically the games. I'm really excited. I've always been a competitive person, so I'm really excited about the games. I'm just as excited as Coach Nelson is to just get ready to go. Because when you're in the gym in the winter times, you can't go outside. It just gives you that even more an itch to want to play more. So. This
has been Kathleen Jacoby. She's the new assistant coach, along with Coach Nick Nelson and the Lady Lakers softball team. Kathleen, thanks for visiting with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, good luck this season.
Thank you.
This has been Lakers Live.